AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Carmelo Anthony training Julius Randle one-on-one.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that clip. They was done with shooting jump shots.
Right.
One-on-one with a dude like that that's just like bully power game.
Yeah.
What do you do?
We were just playing like 1 or 2 dribbles.
Okay.
But from spots. That's the hardest thing to do, is to play a one-on-one game with 1 dribble or 2 dribbles. You have to be very intentional on what you're going to do. Sharp, quick, decisive, got to be quick. You playing like in the phone booth. So anybody that I work out with or would train with, that's a must. I don't care about 4, 5, 6 dribbles. And no, we're in the gym. We're going to get to the spots. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. I want to see a skill set. It was good that I got a chance to like fuck around with Julius and just see. And I know you strong, physical, bully. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I know that. But let me see what his skill set at when you got to get a bucket.
I hate it because, for one, Melo, he doesn't have your footwork or the handle. Like, that's not his game. And trying to turn him into that's the problem. That's the problem. He's a power forward. He's a bully power forward. He's not a finesse power forward. I don't mind him, learning to hit the mid-range and knock down a 3-point shot, but to think that Randle is going to get his move in 1 or 2 dribbles, come on, bro. That's not for him. He need low post moves. He need to be able to hit them 12-footers, some jump hooks, bang down there, be a better rebounder, a better enforcer, play better defense. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. They turning guys into players that they're not meant to be. He's not meant to be that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, man, that finesse shit. When you that physical, that strong, what are you talking about? Guys like Carmelo, bruh, go ahead and try to guard him. Go ahead. He gonna get the ball on that post, mid-range. He going to the basket, elbows up, strong. That should be Brunson, and that's what we're missing: a low post presence. We don't have that.
Well, Brunson is the low post presence.
Exactly.
His post game is top of the league. How the hell, like, right. And he's a lefty.
Come on. And remember, when you got a post-up game that spreads the floor, that opens up plays because you got to double team them, and that gives guys rest. So, I love Melo's intent. I just think I just think Randle is the wrong guy to be teaching that too. I'm sorry.
I think you're correct in the intent for that drill. And how Flea cursing me out talking about shit. Sorry, Flea, I gave you the link from the beginning. Damn, you know it was a mistake. Excuse me, but I think.
What up, Flea?
I think if the drill is for 1 or 2 dribbles, it's like, okay, but how long did you take to take the 1 or 2 dribbles, Melo? You are known as the black hole. Patrick Ewing. I don't want Patrick Ewing teaching people how to post up. He used to really carry the ball and do insanely like 20-second moves. That's the thing with Julius Randle. Everything about Brunson is intentional. Every single move, he's doing the moves to set up the next move. The pump fake, that pump fake off the pivot, and he leaps on that last, what do they call it, the gather step, is insane. It really works. He's 6'2". You should be ashamed of yourself, Randle, because he's 6'2" and he's a lefty. Why aren't you working with Zach Randolph or something like that? Zach Randolph couldn't even jump over a phone book.
Good point.
But his footwork, Zach Randolph's footwork is like the most underrated thing ever. Everybody keeps saying Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. I get that, but this man is 6'10", going nuts. The way he scored was just, and it was a thing of beauty. Randall's missing that kind of finesse in his game. Melo was bully ball, and even Melo, what the hell were you doing? That's part of the reason why I didn't think you were number one guy. You hindered yourself because what was that 1 or 2 dribbles to do? What? How long did it take? Did you do all right 1, 2 dribble? But did you do 3, 2, 1? But besides that, you got to count how long it took to take 1 or 2 dribbles.
Right.
So yeah, you're definitely right. Like I said, that's why I like Melo though as a podcaster, because he thinks he's dead right about everything, and he's so confident. I love him for that. Like Kevin Garnett said something about Dennis Rodman being he could play in this era, whatever. I disagree with what he said, but he's so adamant. He got so much better at just speaking in public and everything that we need that to go back and forth about. That's what we talk about when we say just because you play ball doesn't mean you know it all. It doesn't matter who make the statement, and we could dissect. Like, hell no, we don't want Julius Randle learning from you.
Right.
Like that's not what we want. We don't want him. Also, we don't want him thinking that he's better than Brunson. Melo, no disrespect to you, but we got to respectfully bring that up that you thought you were LeBron. You know, you could trade the whole team for yourself. We don't want Randle thinking that he's buying into the whole Brunson thing. Anything that leads him to think that this is okay, no. His wife or whoever, the videotape he watched in the summertime, told him, I'm shooting way too many jump shots. I need to get to the paint and punish these guys.
Right.
I'm the only guy on the team who could really get others in foul trouble. And to me, that's when you're talking about the most dominant players in the game. Those are the players that can get you in foul trouble. That was always been my thing about Steph Curry above Magic Johnson. He ain't getting you in foul trouble. The referees don't even respect him like that.
Right.
Like even Melo didn't get a fair whistle, but Julius Randle does. Randle, with that kind of footwork, if he was to improve that and be more intentional, he could get the and one. He could politic with the referee. So I totally agree with you. Great intent, but we need to hone that in a little bit. Call Zach Randolph or something like that to really get, a respectful, powerful dude that we've seen before with the great footwork that we'd rather you have. Or talk to Brunson. Like what? Why don't you work out with Brunson? I don't get that part either.
Bro, I mean, I think Randle game is okay, but that was a great point, man. Zach Randolph, wow. One of the most underrated players in NBA history. What he did with the basketball, rebounding. Like I said, guys knowing their way around the rim. Like I said, man, Melo, great intent. Like I said, one of the greatest to ever do it. But I'm being honest, that's not going to win us a championship with Randle playing like that. I'm sorry. He's not a two guard. He's not a three. He's not a one. No, he's a power forward.
And it goes against. This is my final point with that. Tibbs style is defense, running back style in the NBA. It goes against everything Tibbs does. You got to be more Moses Malone. You take shots closer to the rim. Imagine getting that offensive rebound. It's a lot more manageable instead of shooting these. And like all these fadeaway jump shots you shoot. The fadeaway is, think about the ball fading away on a rebound. It's going to be a longer rebound. Now you're creating a transition basket, a transition possession for the other team. You're 6'9", 300 pounds, whatever the hell you are, muscle. You want to get the offensive rebound closer to the basket, or at least bully them down there and make the referee make that call, because it's so hard to ref you. You're LeBron and Shaq. That's why I always said people don't agree with me, but I think he is a no frills version of them. He has MVP caliber talent, but he doesn't have an MVP caliber approach. And if he did that, that changes everything, man. It really does.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I can't. I'm not. Listen, man. I'm not putting guys' names next to certain guys' names. I'm not. I'm never doing that. You're my brother from another, but I respectfully disagree with that last statement.
I understand, but just physically, he goes away from his strengths so much that this is why he is Julius Randle.
Watch this. Is he physically as strong as everybody's making him out to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see. The reason why I could tell is because you can see how the opponents react. Like they let him get away with lowering his shoulder and pushing the opponent away from him because they're saying like, yo, we don't know how to call that. He's mad big. Same thing with Shaq. Shaq used to lower his shoulder and they didn't know, like, yo, we don't know if it's an offensive foul or if you're flopping because he's too strong. He's just moving. Like, so when you see that, even Giannis gets away with a lot of BS because we don't know. So that's just a factor in the game that you have to take advantage of, is my point. Those 50-50 calls, make the referee make a 50-50 call and you talk to them. It's all politics at that point. So that's the part of the finessing he has to understand. Shaq understood that. At any given time, I go out there and just get 30,000 free throws to put you in foul trouble. It's over for y'all. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
E suscribe.